So I saw the Paranoia Wagon sequence. I wasn't going to get any sleep tonight anyway. Hey everyone, this is Rab Newsball at Animation Bliss, and welcome to another Retro Animation Corner. So today's Retro Animation we'll be talking about today is Halloween is Grinch Night. And before I get into this, here are a few words from the channel. Hey guys, if you want to check out more content from this channel, then tune in every Sunday and Monday for new videos. And if you happen to see any videos posted up during the week, that must mean there was a bit of animated news that we wanted to talk about, so those would be considered special videos. And if you want to chat with us on social media, or see when new videos are being released, then follow us through Twitter and Facebook. And also, please feel free to join our new Facebook group, Chat with Animation Bliss, where we talk about animation with other animation fans. And now, we return to our regularly scheduled program. So, Halloween is Grinch Night is a supposed sequel or prequel to How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And it's basically about the Who's of Whoville going on with their lives normally until suddenly the sour sweet wind comes in and the Who's start realizing that the Grinch is on his way to coming to the town, so they start locking up the doors and going inside their homes to get away from the Grinch. But one Who boy named Euchariah is curious about the Grinch and about why the Grinch is terrifying. And while they're waiting for the Grinch to come to their town, the Grinch starts plotting his plan to unleash his paraphernalia wagon upon all of Whoville, and he starts coming down to Whoville with the wagon in tow. Meanwhile, Euchariah ends up going outside when the sour sweet wind starts blowing through, and he ends up getting blown away from his family, and that's where he meets up with the Grinch, and the Grinch decides to show Euchariah the terror of his paraphernalia wagon. So what are my thoughts about this special? Well, I have to admit that I have never seen this special before. I only just recently started watching this special because I've been hearing a lot of things about this special. And not only did I check out this special because I'm a huge fan of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but I checked out this special because of the paraphernalia wagon sequence. That one sequence a lot of people kept talking about. So before I get into that sequence, I'd like to talk about some of the things I did like about this special. For one thing, I really did like the animation of the special. I think they did a pretty good job at conveying the character's emotions, especially with the Grinch himself, as it shows that the Grinch looks a lot more menacing in the special than he did in How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Well, of course, this special didn't have that infamous Grinch face from How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but his face is still menacing in this special. Another thing that I really like about this special was the spooky atmosphere. I like how intense the tone is as we get to see the Grinch make his way to Whoville with his wagon in tow, and then you see Euchariah trying to go up and stop the Grinch from carrying the wagon to his town. And then I also really like Euchariah as a character. Like, he reminded me so much of Cindy Lou Who from How the Grinch Stole Christmas, as he seems like this young kid who doesn't really understand about just how menacing the Grinch is, but he goes out there anyway because he wants to protect his town from the Grinch. So I really applaud Euchariah for being brave against the Grinch, despite knowing what the Grinch could unleash on him if he gets angry enough. Now let's talk about the infamous paraphernalia wagon sequence, the main reason why I came to watch this special. So I heard a lot of people say how scary and how odd this particular sequence was, and everybody was right. This sequence was one of the scariest things I ever seen come out of a Dr. Seuss work, which is saying something after you read a book like There's a Walking in My Pocket, especially with that sequence about the Vug and the Rug, which still creeps me out to this very day. But there was a lot of surreal and disturbing imagery that happened in the paraphernalia wagon sequence, like a lot of images of all these spooky creatures popping up trying to scare Euchariah, and then you got the landscape which looks very surreal. And that's what I really liked about this scene, is that it's so surreal and it's so spooky, and it fits so well with Dr. Seuss's works in general. Like, the creatures look so bizarre and yet so scary at the same time, and that's one sequence I like to rewind through over and over again because I just love how bizarre and scary that sequence was. Now let's talk about some of the problems that I did have with the special. So for one thing was the continuity of the special. It's been stated that this special was either a prequel to How the Grinch Stole Christmas or it took place after How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And if that's the case, there were a lot of things in the special that didn't really make a lot of sense to me when I compare it to How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Like, there was something that happened at the ending of the special, which I won't talk about because I don't want to spoil the special for those of you who haven't seen it. But what happened at the end really confused me because of how it's supposed to sync with How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And again, I have no idea if this is supposed to be a prequel or a sequel to How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And the special doesn't really tell the audience what it's supposed to be. Like, all we know about the special is that it has the Grinch, it has Max the dog, it has the Who's, and that's all we really know. that's the only connection we can make with towards How the Grinch Stole Christmas. But we don't know how the continuity really runs with this special. Also, I felt like some of the characters were a bit flat in this special. Like, they don't really have any unique personalities to themselves. Like, the only characters that I found very interesting in this special was Euchariah, the Grinch, and Max themselves, as they were the most interesting characters in the special. So overall, while Halloween is Grinch Night wasn't as memorable as How the Grinch Stole Christmas, I still had a lot of fun with this special, especially with the Paranoia Wagon sequence, which has become one of my favorite, most deranged animations ever done in animation. So if you like the Grinch himself, or you just like watching a Dr. Seuss cartoon, then I definitely recommend you check out Halloween is Grinch Night. Well, that's my review on Halloween is Grinch Night, and tell me in the comments down below, have you seen Halloween is Grinch Night? And if you have, did you like the special? Did you hate the special? And which one of these Grinch specials did you like the most? How the Grinch Stole Christmas or Halloween is Grinch Night? Please let me know in the comments down below. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Rowdy Ball Animation Bliss, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, like this video? Then please feel free to hit that like button. And also, hit that subscribe button for more animation content from this channel. And now, roll the credits please.